my dear friends. Today, we, the students of classes 4th A and B, are going to present the assembly program on the topic Roll, Camera and Action.
Wait, Kian, are we going to watch a movie now? Let me get my popcorn.
No, Abigail, our research topic is all about cinema. And yes, you can get your popcorn. Bring some for me too.
So, fasten your seatbelts and get ready to explore the world of cinema.
Roll. Camera and action. What is the meaning of cinema? Does anybody know? Theater. Nine. Okay. The word cinema derived from the Greek word kinema, which means movement or motion. It refers to the art or technique of motion pictures. Does anyone know which was the first movie in the world? Does anybody know? Donkey and the Horse. Okay. Roundel Garden Scene was filmed by Louis Le Prince in 1888. Can anybody guess the duration of the movie? Does anybody know? Okay. It is about 1.66 seconds. Let's watch it. Does anyone know who is the pioneer of the cinema age? Does anybody know? Okay. Lumiere Brothers. If we talk about the first commercial public screening of a film, then that would be the works of Lumiere Brothers, particularly their screening in 1895. Let's know more about them from Vishani and Aaron. Augustin and Louis Lumiere were two French inventors, filmmakers, and pioneers of early cinema. They were born in 19th century in Besançon, France. They are best known for their invention of the cinematography, a motion picture camera, and projector, which they patented in 1895. On December 28, 1895, the Lumiere brothers conducted the first public screening of films using their cinematography invention. Hello. My friend Bhumika created a flipbook to
demonstrate how a motion picture is made. Let's watch it.
Indeed, the history of cinema is a captivating journey that intertwines technological advancements, artistic creativity, cultural impact, shaping the way we perceive and experience world around us. Pre-cinema. Before the invention of motion pictures, various devices existed that could create the illusion of motion. This includes zoetrope, phonicistoscope, and magic lanterns, which utilize principle of the system of vision to create moving images. Birth of cinema. Cinema began in the late 1800s with the invention of the motion picture camera. Important people in this development were Thomas Edison, who created the kinetoscope, and the Lumineers brother, who invented the cinematography. The Lumineers brother held the first public movie screening in 1895, starting the film industry. Silent era. In the early era of cinema, movies were silent and told stories through visual, often with live music or written captions. Famous figures from this time include Charlie Chaplin, Buster Keaton, and D.W. Griffith. Griffith's important film, The Birth of a Nation, 1950, introduced many techniques still used in movies today. The introduction of synchronous sound in the late 1920s changed cinema and ended the silent film era. Movies like The Chahat Singer 1927 made sound popular to leading its quick adoption and implementation. Golden Age of Cinema. The 1930s to the 1950s is known as the Golden Age of Cinema. The major studios like MGM, Warner Bros. And Paramount control the industry, shaping how the world views cinema. Post-war and era music. After World War II, new styles of filmmaking emerged like Italian neorealism, French New Wave, and Japanese cinema. Directors such as Federico Fellini, Jean-Jacques Godard, and Akira Kurosawa explored new ways of storytelling and visual styles. New Hollywood and blockbusters. In 1970s, New Hollywood emerged, focusing on directors' unique style and moving away from traditional studio methods. Filmmakers like Martin Scorsese, Francis Ford Coppola, and Steven Spielberg changed the American cinema. This era also saw the start of blockbuster movies with hits like Jaws in 1975 and The Star Wars in 1977.
Digital revolution and modern cinema. The arrival of digital technology in the late 20th century changed all the parts of filmmaking, from how movies are made to how they are shared. This period introduced computer-generated imagery, CGI, 3D movies and streaming platforms. By making cinema more diverse and accessible than ever before. back to the late 19th century with the screening of the Lumiere Brothers films in Bombay in 1896. The Indian filmmakers quickly recognized the potential of this new media, and by the early 20th century, several silent films are being produced.
Who is considered as the father of Indian cinema?
Does anybody know? Amitabh Bachchan.
Dada Saheb Phalke. Which film is considered as the first Indian film?
Does anybody know?
One of the earliest films was Raja Harishchandra in 1913, directed by Dada Saheb Phalke, the father of Indian cinema.
Can you all name some professionals who work behind the movie for the success of the movie? Does anybody know? Directors. Yes.
Anybody who work behind the cinema? Behind the scene, backstage.
Producer, director, screenwriter, cinematographer, editor, production controller, designer, art director, music composer, singer, actor, costume designer, visual effects supervisor, stunt coordinator, etc. No, there are lots more. Let's watch on screen. A film is not just a 90 minutes or 3 hours. The journey of the film begins long before the cameras start rolling or can something back 3 years or more. Conception and development 1 to 2 years, funding and pre-production 6 months to 1 year, casting and preparation 3 to 6 months, production 2 to 6 months, post-production 3 to 6 months, and lastly marketing and distribution 6 months to 1 year. Friends, in a cinema, the real hero is not actor or actress, producer or director. It is the hard working of so many.
A trip to the movie theater offers more than just entertainment and snacks. It's an opportunity to witness the culmination of years of dedication and effort from countless individuals condensed into mere to 2-3 hours. Behind every film lies an unpredictable watching a movie, you are experiencing the collective passion and perseverance of an entire team brought to life on the silver screen.
So let us salute our real heroes of the cinema, the hard-working team who often remains unseen but their contributions are essential in the magic of the movies. It is so amazing, Aradhya. I never knew the world of cinema could be so captivating. A big round of applause for my friends. Truly slow. Thank you, friends. It was amazing to learn about the history of cinema. Movies come in many different types, often called genres. Here are some common ones: action, adventure, comedy, drama, horror, science fiction, fantasy, romance, thriller, documentary, animation, musical, western, mystery, biographical, historical, family, and war. You will find a comprehensive list of roles and responsibilities for the talented individuals who work behind the scenes posted near the staff room. Take a moment to peruse the options and choose an occupation that aligns with your passion and skill. Set and live your dreams. May I request Josna ma'am to come on the stage?
Good morning, Principal Ma'am, fathers, parents who are sitting in the back as our audience, students. Today we have witnessed our first value education program. Can we give a big hand to class 4A and 4B and their class teachers, Teacher Vinaya and Teacher Sarika, for putting up the program at such a short notice. When did school begin? In April. You forgot about April? We began in April, alright? And the practices also began at that time. But it's nice to see something that we have never seen before, alright? We have to fine tune ourselves, but we will do that as the months go by. But I'm not here for that today. I'm not here to give you a big lecture. As you can see, our Salesian family has become a bigger family now. Have you seen newer people in the school today? Have you? Have you been going around? And we who sit on the first floor are blessed to have the principal sitting with us on the same floor. Maybe that's why we are all well behaved. And today it is my honor to introduce to all of us, the new members of our family. May I call on Principal Ma'am and Father Shekhar to come on stage. We have our lovely students guiding them to the stage. Can we have some louder claps? Yes, who is that? It is my honor to introduce our principal to all of us today, Mrs. Kalyani Chaudhary. Please give her a big hand. Kalyani ma'am is an academician with 20 25 years of rich experience in teaching and administration across various boards. She is a proficient leader and her last stint as a principal was at Finland International School in Thane, and we are blessed to have her here with us now. She is an effective communicator and actively engages in supervising and managing operational planning, development and directing day-to-day academic operations. And that 1 month that I have worked with her has been wonderful, let me tell you. We welcome you, ma'am, to our school. Please give ma'am a big hand, children. We also have with us Reverend Father Shekhar Maryadas, who is a Salesian priest. He is our vice principal and our administrator. He has been a Salesian for 21 years, and Father Shekhar has served 3 years at St. Dominic Savio Church, Vadala East, 7 years at Dominic Savio High School, Andheri. Father is a sports enthusiast and he has played hockey at the state level. So we can see a lot of hockey players coming out of our school now. He enjoys football and basketball. So maybe you all could challenge him to a match one day. Father, we have excellent players even in our school. And he is dedicated to being with children. So whenever you pass by, anyone knows which floor is Father's office? No? Okay, so if you happen to be passing from the ground floor and you see Father in his office, please wish him and go and have a word with him, alright? I'm sure he'll be happy to see all of you in his office. He is here as our administrator and he'll be looking into our day-to-day needs. So we know whom to go to whenever we need something. Thank you, Father, and welcome to Don Bosco Nehru. I will now request Father Shekhar to speak a few words to us.
Good morning, dear principal, and all the supervisors, teachers, and dear children. Good morning. Thank you for a long good morning. Okay, so my first valued assembly that I am here. In fact, last 2-3 days I have seen it practicing, the children along with your teachers, and it was amazing. Even now to sit back and watch it, you guys, boys and girls doing it, it is amazing. As ma'am very rightly said, in a short period of time, after your break, though you started in the month of April, you had a break month of May, then you came back in June. In this short period of time that you put all your mind and heart, energy put together, and you put a wonderful show. So give a big round of applause for your teachers and for your students who have done good work. Just to give you Father Rector Dhanabhi's wish, last night he left for today's meeting to Matunga, Provincial Council meeting for 2 days. So there he said, I'm going to miss this value education assembly, because he said this, the program which you have put up, this kind of it, is researched, lot of hard work put in, and it is through the students themselves, of course guided by the teachers. So what he said and what I witnessed is matching. So my wish and pray for all of you as you continue to do this. It is a learning process. Okay, keep learning, and this kind of activities, this kind of programs, especially practically when you do it, you will learn all the more. And it was a lot of eye-opening for me as well, as I was sitting back and I was listening to you. To say maybe a message or something. If you want to learn some new ideas, what you have to do? For example, today we learned so many things. How did you get this kind of ideas? From a book? By reading, okay? You need to go back to history. If you want to get new ideas, first you know what is the base, what is the history. Okay, once you know the history, then you can develop. Okay? If you want to develop something new, again, we'll get back to the history and the other old So therefore, that is what we today very rightly presented to us how the cinema developed, okay, the whole ocean, and it is all about. The first film, as very rightly said, how many minutes it was there? 1.6. And today's movies are almost 3 hours. Yes, 2 hours to 3 hours. This goes well. And okay, so we can go on analyzing. So as you paid attention, it was wonderful. It's all that I want to say is this: we need to keep our eyes and minds open, keep learning. Okay? Every opportunity that you get in the school, whether being study-wise, being any other extracurricular activities, that you need to learn. The more you pick up, the more you will learn. Okay? Every opportunity that is available in this school, you make use of it, and you will be the gainer. So that's my wish and pray for all of you, dear children. Okay? Let's work together, enjoy, and keep growing in our lives. Thank you and God bless.
I request Principal Ma'am to speak a few words.
Good morning, parents, teachers and students. As you were presenting here this morning, a film was being made there. Did you notice? There's also a camera, a tripod, and a phone. The easiest way to make a film. Here, right here. Right here. We didn't have a big crew. We didn't have a big crew here. But this film, when it gets uploaded on our school's YouTube channel, you can watch it again. The presenters here, can you wave? Are you all with me? Thank you. What a wonderful way to start the morning, isn't it? As if we were sitting in a cinema hall, a theatre, and enjoying the film. So what are the values that we take away today? This is a value-ed, research-based value-ed assembly. What are the few values that all of us are taking to the classroom, then to our home, then to the community? What are the different value adds that you've learned? You can shout it out. One of the presenters towards the end mentioned 4, but I know that there are more. What are those 4 value points that were mentioned? Why do we watch a movie? What's displayed there? Are we transported to another world? Are we? So people who make films are creative. Why do we like films? Because they are something different than what we do, isn't it? So creativity, can you repeat? Then a lot of people together have made films. It's not one person's job, is it? So, the second one is collaboration. You come together, work as a team, then you have a film. Isn't it? The third one? dedication. It takes so many years to make a beautiful film. And you can't give up in the middle. If you give up, then you lose your money, you lose your time, and you lose your effort. And perseverance. Someone here said, Amitabh Bachchan is the father of Indian cinema. Though the answer is not correct, but Amitabh Bachchan has definitely not become Amitabh Bachchan when he started acting in the films. Isn't it? Dada Saheb Phalke. How did he become such a great filmmaker? The father of Indian cinema. He was dedicated and he persevered and brought cinema to where it is today. He started it. So the actors and the crew members, everybody who work in the films or to make a film, come to the audience. There are years and hours of hard work and perspiration. So these are the values that all of us are taking with us today. Nothing in life is easy. Even achieving or living your dream, it isn't easy. There has to be effort, there has to be thought, there has to be, if you need to take help, you have to, and then we succeed. So congratulations to 4A and 4B, both the students and teachers. The biggest value that you take from here today is your research work. All the teachers who help the students to research, don't stop your research here. The world of cinema is huge. Find out something, come and discuss in your classes every day. Let's see if all our little actors, producers, directors here can make their own film. Thank you. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful week ahead.
I now request Sarita ma'am to deliver the vote of thanks.
A very good morning to all. Gratitude makes sense of our past, bring peace for today, and create a vision for tomorrow. With this word of thankfulness, I, along with teacher Vinaya, express our gratitude to our management for giving this opportunity to hold today's value education program. I would like to state my gratitude to our headmistresses Josna ma'am for her support and guidance. A big thanks to school staff for their support. At last, but not the least, I would like to appreciate the zeal and dedication of my students for their hard work put in. Thanks you and have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all for being such a wonderful audience. Kindly stand up for the school anthem.
Children, stand at attention. We will sing our school anthem nicely and loudly. Hands at the side and attention.
Thank you. Kindly be seated.